Hello everyone and welcome back. Do me a favor, hit that like button, give us a subscribe, and support the channel here. We really use your help. We're already past the magic 200. Man, can we make 300 before the end of the month? If we all work together, you know we can. Anyway, today we're doing Burden of Command. Really excited about this game. World War II leadership game. There is a tactical combat element to it. It's basically a war game. It's almost like a war game and an RPG and a behavioral scientist all got together and made a game. So I'm having a lot of fun doing it. It's an indie game, so there's a little bit rough around the edges in places, but it is so engrossing and so worth our time. I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to play it here. So without further ado, let's get moving here. Where we left off, we had just seized the Hotel Miramar and had a series of decisions that came out of that. And we had captured the Nazis. We'd captured the Nazi leadership, the Armistice Commission. I guess armistice being the armistice between Germany and France, right? Because the Vichy French occupied Morocco. And of course the French, the Vichy French, fought hard, or at least they certainly fought harder than anyone had any right to expect that they would when the American army landed in Morocco. French-controlled, French-dominated Morocco is where we are here. All right. Let's continue this here. It is barely morning, and the day is already chaos. Oh, that's great. Major victory, secured the hotel before turn 9, kept the prisoners. Men, major victory, casualties less than 10%. Less than 10%. Yay. 2 squads from 1st Platoon assemble beyond the outskirts of the town. Private Morris absently runs a finger along a fresh seam on his helmet where shrapnel creased the steel. That's a good day, Private. Private Patterson wipes the cut on his friend's ear. The blood is as red as the rising sun. They damn near missed you. I was lucky. We were all lucky. Only 2 of 1st Platoon squads withdrew. Your trust -6. The straggling squad will suffer combat fatigue +10. Okay, whatever. Okay, you know what? That answers that question, because at the end of the last scenario, I was supposed to evacuate all of the squads from the area because the place was getting hit by of course, the U.S. Navy, the sweetest-smelling Navy in the world. And I guess I didn't get them all out of there in time, so the straggling squad will have more combat fatigue. And combat fatigue in this game can endure. It does not necessarily go away after a certain period of time, so that's interesting. So just a fresh wave of dust, more rounds slam into the town. The handful of Germans are led away under guard. Their war is over. Radio man fervently tries to contact someone to lift the bombardment. Sergeant Grant speaks quietly with Private Burnell, whose eyes are wide and hands are locked into fearful white-knuckled fists. All right. Even chance to eventually gain prestige +1. Even chance to gain trust. Even chance to gain loyalty. Consider the platoon. I think right now our priority is getting that radio working. We need to contact these guys and get them to stop firing. We're here. We won. Salt and crust the batteries. That's great. I'm not allowed to send any message. None of Wilson's squads are through. His trust -12. 2nd Platoon will suffer combat fatigue +10. Great. Easy now, son. Lieutenant uncorks his canteen and methodically pours the contents over the corporal's eyes, slowly clearing them of grime until the big soldier can open them once more. Thanks, sir. Thanks. Just keep at it. He catches your eye and nods toward a stretch of wall. We were lucky. A few scratches, but no real casualties while getting out. I saw a whole bunch of locals who didn't. Wilson draws in a deep breath. You know he's about to curse the Navy, and he does not disappoint. Starting small and building outwards, his English merges with sharp gallops. A sharp French, then gallops over to what sounds like German or very drunk Russian before ending on sharp Chinese. Eventually, though, he runs out of both breath and invective. Discuss things like an officer. Fewer mindset options available. Talk to him like soldiers do. We're going to discuss things like an officer. I don't want more fatigue. Wilson was a sergeant once. He was close to the men. His anger isn't misplaced, but it needs better direction now. Something on your mind? Nah. That's not a happy sound. You need to talk about this. Let him talk it out. Tell him what I think about that goddamn bombardment. You need to talk about this. Yep. Taking fire is one thing. It's another to take it from a friend. There's a sheaf of regs to keep this from happening. If you count the inner service criteria, then you triple that. I doubt this is about paperwork. Yeah, paperwork can hang itself. It's the men we lost and may lose next time. Big rule, don't do the enemy's job for them. How do we fix this? Fix? More like a Band-Aid. We can appeal through channels, but I doubt that'd do anything other than produce a paper in Washington. Or we could write our own and maybe something would change. But it'd almost be better to just forget about help from the Navy altogether. Damn, but I'd like to get a hold of whoever ordered the fire mission and wring their neck. If you need an answer, I think I have one. Wilson continues to looks to you as American naval guns continue to pound the unresisting town of Fedala. You need to write one hell of a paper about this, soldier. Well, I don't know about that one. Okay. What else? What else do we have going on? Next time we'll make sure the town doesn't get shelled. He gets compassion. He adds combat fatigue. No, we have too much combat fatigue. He acquires the caution mindset. Plus 20 to combat fatigue and plus 2 to his realism. I guess I'm the caution guy, though. This guy seems like compassion. We're gonna compassion him. The people there certainly didn't deserve it any more than our men did. If there isn't a need, then don't make 'em bleed. We better get organized. The day's just begun. And with that, he heads off to organize the platoons into something more than a mob of men who were just shelled by their own navy. You're entering your own crucible. 8 mindsets and burning bases. Friendly fire. Nothing friendly about that. It's one thing to be shot at. An enemy is another to suffer from an ally or your own unit. It took a lot of things to go wrong for this to happen. It could be anything or nothing. The hail of shells begins to lighten. Lieutenant Wilson fought in the Great War when artillery barrages could go on for days. That was quickly. Civilians may have time to flee. You know that all too well. If the Navy is this bad, what about the bombers? Next time. There should be no next time. Oh, yeah. The scent of scorched sand. Next time there should be advanced caution. We're doing caution, babe. This is a reason and not an excuse. Age your men. Interesting. Where is that from? Let's see what we have going on here. Headquarters 7th Infantry, APO number 3. Wow, I didn't APO 3. Action observed by Colonel Robert C. Macon at Fedala, French Morocco. to Commanding General 3rd ID. During our approach, we came into long machine gun fire. After landing, I established a temporary command post near the beach, and then taking Captain Rawson, Regimental S3 with me, went to the outskirts of Fedala to determine the progress of the 1st Battalion. On this way, I met General Eagles. General Eagles, is that really his name? General Eagles. By this time, only one gun appeared to be firing from Point Fedala. This was located between 2 oil tanks. He discussed the availability of employing artillery and mortar fire on this gun with a chance of destroying the oil tanks, which previous instructions had stated should be spared where practicable. I sent Captain Rosen back to direct the command post personnel to the command post location and to send a message requesting that the 3rd Battalion, 7th Infantry, my reserve battalion, and other elements of the RIG not yet ashore to be landed without delay. I set Lieutenant Colonel Moore, commanding the 1st Battalion, at the edge of the town. He stated that progress was according to plan. He had taken the town with the exception of the Cape Fedala proper, which included the point on which some of the oil tanks and the gun that was still firing were located. He stated that the only thing that was delaying him was the gunfire from our own Navy, which was firing in and in front of the area occupied by his advance elements. The same had been sent to the Navy, requesting cessation of its fire on Point Fedala. I told Colonel Moore that my CP was to be established at once in the previously planned position, and that I would ensure that the 2nd Battalion prevented any attack against his rear, and that he was to complete the capture of his objective and occupy the given positions in accordance with the division plan. Interesting. Enemy information. Fedala, FS Dala, typo, is garrisoned by 2nd Battalion, 6th Moroccan Riflemen, 1st Company, 6th Senegalese Riflemen, 1st Platoon, 6th Senegalese Riflemen, with 3 25mm anti-tank guns, cavalry, 2 mechanized troops, 3rd Moroccan Spies? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Spies? Artillery, 1st Battalion, Defense Artillerie du Territoire, with unknown number of 75mm and 16 13.2mm machine guns. That's right, 13.2. Coast Defense, 138.6mm guns known as Batterie du Point Blondin. It is located on the seaward slope of the bluff just east of the mouth of Wadi... I can't read that out. Escrif. A little domed chapel is said to be... A little domed chapel, I think you mean a mosque, is said to be in or near the emplacements, which are probably camouflage from ground observation. Ammunition reported as brought to the guns on trucks, which are on lines in cemented trenches. Okay. Estimated battery of 2 guns, probably 75mm on tip of Cape Fedala. They are not believed camouflage, range 9,000 yards. 4 guns, 100mm, known as Batterie de Fedala, located on the west coast of the Cape, northwest. Okay, 3 or 4 large caliber guns. So we got to take this point, is what it comes down to. Okay. 4th war year promising. Yank, the Army's newspaper. Nice. Scheme maneuver Fedala should be attacked from the east. I'm guessing we're going to hit this Point Fedala next, huh? There's a cantonment east of Hotel Miramar, where troops are quartered. These are believed to be Senegalese. Black. It consists of a row or low huts on the seaside of the boulevard Moulay Ismail. If you don't know what Senegalese is, dude, they're black Africans, all right? Thank you for the heads up. Yeah. It makes sense, I guess, in context. Headquarters, 3rd Infantry Division, Camp Pickett, Virginia, Operations Overlay. Interesting. Declassified. That must be the Cape right there, huh? Okay. We hit here. I see. So we hit the beach here, went into Fedala a little bit, and now we're going to have to swoop around to the right and take out the guns, which I assume are on that Cape. Okay. Aid your men. What do I got going on here? All right. First things first, Lieutenant St. John. Yeah, we got a mindset unlocked. Caution. 1 of 1 deliberate action uses remaining. As a lieutenant, you get 1 use across all active mindsets. Fortuna. The chance of any lucky event, i.e. one's not done by deliberate action, starts at 10% and goes up by 5% per level above level 3. Nice. All right, good. Now, I suppose the question is, do I want to keep being Mr. Caution, Mr. Granny Lee, I guess? As they used to call Robert E. Lee, or what? Stand down from that. Now, replacements. I don't have replacements. Prestige, loyalty. He does have a mindset point. Compassion compels. Lieutenant Dearborn. He doesn't have any points anywhere, though. And neither does Lieutenant Stern, I guess. Hey. First squad, first platoon. High prestige. We'll get him over 100. There we go. Lieutenant Wilson. A few stragglers returning. Gosh, I hope. Intra-team trust. They're under stress. Can I reduce the stress at the cost of 2 loyalty? We'll reduce your stress. Upper bound is 500. Can't add anymore. Yeah. We'll give Dearborn a little more of a bump. I'll give their Dearborns more up here too. Miss Mage Plus. All right, done. Continue. Let's do this. Just because you don't think they see you doesn't mean they don't. Takes a minute to load, doesn't it? There we go. 8 October 1942. Mission.
The battle still rages.
Come on, get you guys ashore. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I have to admit, this was probably good practice for the U.S. Army, such as it was, even though they lost quite a few men here against the easy target. Video from Tunisia? We're not in Tunisia.
Take Fedala, take the Cape, take Casablanca. It all made sense if you looked at a map.
Prisoners must be taken away. Damn swabbies, Sergeant Grant snarls as he digs another shard out of his collar. After what the Navy laid out for us, I'd hate to see what the enemy's guns are going to do. If the guns can turn landward. Careful what you wish for. We might be able to find out. Last time I was here, the French had old 4-inch naval guns mounted in coastal batteries just ahead. Couldn't face inland back then. God, I hope they haven't changed that, or we'll make a fat, juicy target for them. They aren't firing at us. He points to your left. They're firing at him. A slim patrician figure strides toward you. He ignores the bullets that crack past. Gentlemen. Good morning, gentlemen. Oh, I thought he was the... Here I am doing my southern gentleman voice for... Okay. Good morning, gentlemen. I trust things are in hand here. Good morning, Lieutenant. Hell of a morning for a stroll, Ash. Dearborn, what do you want, Lieutenant? Hell of a morning for a stroll, Ash. Fine weather for it, though. But one could certainly ask for better company. Yeah, great day for a walk, as long as you keep out of the rain. In any case, I have not come all this way merely to stretch my legs. Lieutenant Colonel Moore from 1st Battalion told me to give you this. This is a much better picture of Lieutenant Moore, even though it's green here, because it doesn't look like he's wearing eye makeup. Seize naval guns near Cape Fedala. Swiftly avoid damage to oil storage. A Company and tax en route. Godspeed, R. Moore. Sir, yes, sir. Well, don't keep an old man in suspense. Well, let's just say our day got more interesting. You hand Wilson the paper. The former sergeant skims it twice. Jesus Christ, attack on the Cape. Attack on the Cape. We have the honor of leading it. What's this about not damaging the oil storage? Take a look over the wall. See the big white cylinders, the one in white paint? Oil storage tanks. Fedala's got the biggest refinery in Morocco, but the brass was counting on us capturing and attacking the oil in those tanks. Probably why the Navy hasn't flattened the whole area yet. I'm not going to ask how I know when we get saddled. We're the ones here. How long till support arrives? I was made to understand that a runner had gone to A Company not long before I left, but I cannot rightly answer for the armor that was to accompany them. But I have received assurances from the highest level that we shall see them there within the hour. The highest level? You mean? Very nearly, I would think. Any ideas on how to tackle this? I got one. Battery's got a fire control station. Concrete bunker on the hill about a half mile away. I say we hit the bunker with everything we got. We take that station, those guns are blind. Chop off the head, kill the snake. The French will know that as well as you do, and so that station will be heavily defended. We should avoid the fire control station altogether. Target the guns. Without any pieces direct, the men in that bunker will have no choice but to surrender. I don't like it. The men will have to split up to hit every gun in time if one group gets into trouble. It is not a question of likability, it is the better plan. First of all, we avoid the heaviest defenses. Secondly, we will have more freedom to choose our approach. And lastly, the Virginian waves to the single brass bar on the other officer's helmet. And then to the silver bar on his own. Ooh. I outrank you, so my plan outranks yours. You don't outrank him, he says, jerking his chin at you. He's got seniority over you, too. He's the one who's going to decide. Very well. We commend our plans to your judgment. I'm sure you'll make the right decision. I'm certain I will. Sergeant Grant. Yes, Lieutenant. I like having 2 more turns because I've been taking my goddamn time in every single scenario that has been thrown my way since Fort Virginia. Fuck it. Let's go. Just go straight at him? What about tank support? No tank support. Prestige increase with victory. Start the attack now. Attack immediately. Well, We can take the guns ourselves. No tank support. Prestige increases with victory. Attack immediately. Tank support will arrive. I don't understand. Well, you're just saying... Oh, I see. Okay, so this scenario is... Tell those tankers we don't need them. Just leave them behind. Look where all the glory goes to us. And option 2 is... Well, the tanks... Yes, of course. Send the tanks, but we're going to get moving right now. Yeah, we're doing that one. The tanks are welcome, even if they're late, okay? I shall see to my man. Wilson follows suit. Secure the fire control tower or the gun pits. Or the gun pits. Suffer no more than light casualties.
Firepower alone will not be enough.
This shit again.
I think Wilson is the southerner. I don't know. Well, maybe they're both southerners. I don't know. But I'm just like, I was thinking of that because Dearborn is always, this shit again. You know, it's like he seemed to be the cynical one. I wonder if they flipped. Yeah, well, I'll find out later, I guess. But that's sort of thing. I really thought Wilson was the southern gentleman. But I guess he's actually... You know what? Wilson's from Tennessee. All right. And the patrician Lieutenant Dearborn is from Virginia. They're both Southerners. That's fine. That's fine. All right, where are we at here? Let's take a look at our map. So we're starting here. I'm just like, fuck it, let's go. All right. Take the gun pits. Where's the fire control station? Oh, fire control tower here. The French have heavy machine guns. They can pour effective fire at ranges that your rifles cannot match and inflict heavy casualties, especially from their elevated position. Maybe I should have waited for the tanks. Gun pits, gun pits. So I guess the idea is all of these westward-facing gun pits. We need to take them all. Wow. Well, we could just take... We could just take the... I think we actually need to take a moment and rally these guys, maybe. Yeah. I like how my one squad had so much experience I couldn't promote it anymore. That was great. All right. What are we doing here? Well, regardless of what direction I'm going in, I've got to go this way. The fire control tower is dead ahead. I see what Dearborn was saying, though. There's gun pits up here, and there's gun pits down here. On the other hand, if I just proceed up... I mean, it really depends who's here. There's possibly somebody here, right? And then proceed to the south. No support. I mean, just say to hell with these. Just bypass them if I can. Go up to there. Crumpets, why not? Yes, most interesting. All right, I'm gonna have to make a decision here. I hate this. I hate the fact that I have to sit here and make a decision. You know what? Let's split our forces. Let's do it. Let's do it. The whole point of having more time here is that I can go in and I can mess around as I need to, right? So let's do this. Lieutenant St. John. 3rd Squad, 1st Platoon. 2nd Squad, 3rd Squad. 3rd Squad, 3rd Platoon. 2nd Squad, 3rd Platoon. 1st Squad, 3rd. Who's 3rd Platoon? Is that Dearborn? Yeah, it is. Okay. Why is oh, I see, because Dearborn. Man, you don't give me any leeway here. Like, oh well, Dearborn was talking to you guys, so he's here. All right, welp, Dearborn. Move on, move your butt, get going. Hup, 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 hup. Oh, wow, I can't even make it. Dude. Can Dearborn bolster himself? Invalid target. All right, fine. Oh, I'm like, wow, you can't. He's not going to make it, really. That's so weak. All right. First squad, 3rd platoon, 2nd squad, 3rd platoon, 3rd squad, 3rd platoon. 3rd squad, 1st platoon. Okay, quit giving me messages that Smash JT is playing games. He should have gone down there. Shoot. No, I hate the fact that you can't bolster these guys with a lieutenant. Alright, so we're just going to end that for now. Dude, stop giving me these announcements here. I gotta turn off those notifications, jeez. Alright, so Lieutenant St. John. Gonna go here. And he's gonna rally. What do you mean no of that? Oh, that's 3rd squad. Shoot. What? No, it's first platoon. No need. No suppression. What do you mean, no suppression? I thought we have... I thought the red meant... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing, apparently. Alright. I should have bolstered those guys when I had the shot then. Shoot. Misunderstanding of how this is supposed to work.
Move fast! Stay low!
Move fast, stay low. I think here's how we're going to do this. St. John's going to swing south by himself. No, St. John's going to swing south by himself with Dearborn's men, who now are fairly green. Wilson's going to go solo on the north wing. I think that's the better way to do this. And I think we'll just take this first turn getting our act together. There's no hurry on this one because we have 2 extra turns, right? How many turns do we have? 16. Perfect. We only had 15. Wow, we only had 14. That's not cool. That is not cool at all, guys. Makes me wonder, should I bolster these, like go up the line bolstering and ordering them? Maybe that's the way to do this. That didn't occur to me that that's the way you could approach this. We'll go to Wilson. We have casualties, no stress. Can I rally them? No need, no suppression. Okay. Bolster them then.
Bully, give it to him!
Bully, give it to him! What? Why did we get a lot of sadness there?
Duncan, I'm counting on you.
Duncan, I'm counting on you, you sumbitch. We have 1 casualty, that's why. Oh, I see. That's what the reds are for. I'm not sure why. It's not suppression. I see. Alright, cool. Alright. Don't need to rally anyone here. They're already bolstered. Casualty, stress, suppress. No one's suppressed at least, so that's good. But he needs to be... over here. I understand why you couldn't have just gone through here. Why did you prefer the road?
Come on!
Come on! Oh, that's Sergeant Grant. Interesting. Dearborn is just going to... Why can't he move there? Oh. This sometimes gets a little weird. I think that must be a system limitation thing you're dealing with there. Just Dearborn. I want the leaders on the furthest unit so that they're in position. All right, I think we're done there. And what's this? Scouting party. Let's do that. What?
Stick close.
Bordel de merde!
Ah. So was I supposed to right click or left click on that one, guys? Because I'd selected scouting party. I hope that was what the graphic for the scouting party was. I'm going to be pretty angry at Luke if that's not the case. All right. Unavailable. No rules for action available. That's freaking awesome. All right. Fine. End it. Whatever. Wait, we can send a scouting party? Let's do that. Well, we did spot a machine gun at least, so there's that. Use your rifle squads to secure the objective. Really? That's an option that had never quite occurred to me. Jesus. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted you to do.
Donnez-leur une pilule amère!
Oh, no. We lost somebody. Already taking cover. That's great. Mother of God.
Flanquez-vous!
Okay. That was miserable. Sauve-qui pue, more like. I was assuming that since they'd already fired, they wouldn't have another opportunity fire. That was not the case. Fair enough. Being real.
Ça chauffe! Ne prendre pas la pipe!
Come on!
Come on! Can we get in the building? Like, can we just run really fast to the building or something, or what? I hate to say this, but these guys are going to have to take that... They're going to have to take that machine gun down, aren't they? Sorry, guys. First platoon's got to do it. Because you're right there.
Bully, give it to him.
Bully, give it to him.
Stay loose. Stay close.
All right, I think it's going to be that. Come on, take another pot shot, you freaking Senegalese, Franco, Moroccans, you. Watch for civilians. No, don't worry about civilians right now. We're going to have to head up here. Dang it.
Gentlemen, prepare for battle.
Gentlemen, prepare for battle. These guys are falling back right now. Ready to go. Okay. That stunk. Of course.
Putain!
Unhappiness. I missed that. Thank you for this camera angle. Did I turn off this camera action? I'm getting sick of that. Yeah, don't do that. Hex screen. Yeah, actually. Yeah. You know what? I don't want that. Full screen mode? No. Thought we were in full screen mode, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. Done. Return. Oh, we had hex grid. I just turned that on, didn't I? Oh well. We're gonna creep up on this guy. So he already knows we're here. Alright, we can only do the scout thing once. Alright, fine. I guess that was how the scout thing works then. Yeah. I'm gonna bolster for a squad here.
Let's get back out there!
Let's get back out there, men. I'm gonna come over here so that I can direct his gunfire. I don't think they know those guys are there, so I'm gonna take a pot shot. Go ahead.
Cotton balers, don't let me down.
Come on, you cotton ballers. He can make it far. But I'm going to let...
Get those gams moving.
So is someone seeing this? I hope so. Come on, cotton ballers. Nickel Company, huh? I'm actually not sure why they call it Nickel Company. That's a question. Ah, yeah, that was totally not what I wanted you guys to do, but that's cool. Meantime, you guys will just shoosh down here. You know what? You're taking that son of a gun. So I see the enemy. Okay. Dearborn can't do anything. These guys cannot move forward anymore, which is odd. Okay. Oh, because no more orders left. That's why. What's left? This. Okay. Yeah, it takes me 3 turns just to get freaking moving here. This is awesome. Maybe we should have taken our time. And on the other hand, I like this. Bolster.
No speeches today. Get this done.
That's Grant talking there. See, the thing is, he'll see me moving. I'm going to have to just take the fire from here.
Rapid fire!
Ooh, nice. Casualties and glory. Assault is K, right? K ration. Can we do it? Do it! Hit him, man. Come on, let's go. No time for... Yay. Really?
Tirez!
From above? From where? Oh, son of a gun. These guns gun emplacements. Is that what it was? No. These guys, maybe. But they're not above. What do you mean from above? Casualties 3. Jeez. He's just exposed there, so we're... Get him into the house. What?
Allez au diable!
From where? These guys, they're not above. What do you mean from above? Unless it's these guys here. They're still not above. I was on the high ground there, son of a gun.
Leave the wounded for the medics!
Leave the wounded for the medics. That's right, man. None of this crap. We're not going to worry about wounded. We shoot failed weapons range. All right. What these guys? Can they... We only have one order left for our lieutenant. We need these guys to move forward.
Let's move out!
Aha! There's the son of a gun. All right. Suppression -6. I think he's going to have to rally. Rally. Did he rally? That's a strange screen, but okay.
We shall break them.
We shall break them. There is no if, and, or but about that. We shall break them. Can I do it again? No, I don't think I can. Wait, these guys look like they're still movable? Time to rally. I just rallied them, you son of a... Son of a... Oh. I didn't know we had that. Mouse over hex to see its line of sight. Oh. So I see. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. They can see straight down the middle. They may not be able to fire on us. So whoever's there is going to be able to lay fire down the track. So we need to get these guys over to here. I don't think these guys can't actually see into this little courtyard area, so that's cool. Bases. Oh, I see. Hell. The Bacapedia. Hmm. Lieutenant Wilson. Lieutenant Wilson. Actually, no. Second squad, second platoon.
We'll finish this. We've almost finished the job.
Dang it. I was hoping that would actually get them to... God damn, here we go. Yeah, they can't move, unfortunately. Like, I bolster these guys thinking I can get them into position, but Wilson just doesn't have enough freaking orders, so we're just going to not bolster them unless we really have to. Which is funny because the entire time during basic training, like, bolster! You didn't bolster your men! Bolster your men! Bolster before you do anything! Alright. I think we're done. 12 turns left. Dang. Rough. Lieutenant St. John goes here. No, Lieutenant St. John. Oh, for God's sake, really? Don't kill Lieutenant St. John, please. Ah, oh, man, oh, man. Rally them.
Listen up!
Listen up! Built this city on a vacant lot, he says. You know, I thought we used to have, oh, there it is. Barely see it from this distance. They're gonna creep up. Hotkey is, oh, I didn't know we had this feature. Okay. That makes it a lot easier. Why is that red, though? I thought... That's square right behind. Ah, that guy right there. That's why. He can see everywhere. That's a problem. Go ahead, take a shot. Do it.
Flanquez-vous!
Sauve-qui-peut. Oh, for God's sake. So you're just going to stay there. You're just going to stay right there, huh? Freaking Scooby-Doos. Keep moving. Oh, for God's sake. Can't do jack. Lieutenant's going to have to run back. Double time it. I wish when we were out of orders I clicked on lieutenant, a different lieutenant, we would say, oh yeah, we're doing that guy now. Cool.
Take heart, gentlemen.
Take heart, gentlemen. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we did the thing we were supposed to do on turn 1. That's freaking awesome. But get you across the street here next. Can they fire on that guy? No, they can't. Let's move to there. Okay. Blocked line of sight, huh? Yeah. Okay, done. Come on, Wilson. Let's go.
That's bully. Come on.
That's bully. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Just run across the street, that's all it is. Shoves them forward. Come on! I hate the fact that it takes an order to move the guy over, because I'm like, I just want to move here and bolster these guys so that they move forward a little bit more. So I'm just going to do that, I guess. This is so not going to be cool. They're going to have to swing through this mess down here. And hopefully break into these guys from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right? There's no more extras. I'm not missing. Oh, do I need to take those too? I probably do. Son of a gun. But they only marked these as victory hexes, right? 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 Maybe I should have waited for the tanks. All right, we're done. Move on. Water, huh? I don't like the fact that the... Right. Do buckle my shoe. So I think what I'm going to have do... Oh, man, I hate these earbud things. Oh, the pains I put up with for style, right? I think that we get Wilson in position here. These guys swing into there. Or... Actually, these guys take the building, open fire. Except they're down there too, son of a bitch. Get these guys into that cover here, right? You can see there. Obviously, they can see him. They can see him. Yeah. So the key is we need to get these guys from not pressing Easy Company up here, whatever they are. So that they can undergo an attack on whoever's there. Because these guys are in the way. This rifle company here is in the way, and this machine gun nest is definitely going to stop them. Or at least they're going to harass them much more than we need. So... No, through the construction of these pillboxes, the French succeeded in controlling all of the pillboxes in Morocco. That's the joke. Like, why can't they move up further? I guess because terrain's too rough. All right. Who do I want to move further? I think it's going to be these guys. I'm going to get these guys in position right now. Okay, there's more of them from somewhere else. He's seen. Let's open fire.
Fire!
Oh, did we skull them? We've scaled. You've just been scaled.
Tirez!
Okay.
Bordel de merde!
Hell, you think this is bad?
Hail. Hail. Let's just try it. Whatever. I don't care. What? Really? Blocked. I really think I need a better explanation than what's going on in that, guys. Come on.
Quick time!
Ça chauffe!
I mean, I'm not surprised at all. I knew they were there. Oh, really? Really?
Putain!
I think you guys should just sit down right there and not move anywhere instead of going to the cover I'm trying to get you to move to. Thank God. On the other hand, these guys are exposed, and it's a rifle squad. It's not a machine gun, as I expected it to, so that's fine. Cav. Light them up. Aw, they're getting sad with all the stress. Poor French. Poor French. All right, Lieutenant St. John needs to rally.
Let's get going!
Let's get going, says Sergeant Grant. Now, whoever's there obviously has complete line of sight over everything. How come we can't get... Oh, is that like a... Oh, I see. It's like a cliff sort of situation. There's no ramp or anything. That's why there was a... That's why there was this, like, ramp thing here. Although, you know, that didn't stop our guys from just hopping the wall and going over, so whatever, I'd say. But I see your point. There's supposed to be a ramp. We're supposed to go out there. Fine. Whatever. Can he hit there? Can we actually attack? No, it's too far. Too far. Can he fire on them from here? So we're going to recon by fire. I want to see who's there. What? There we go.
Give it to him!
Give it to him! Moving. All right. Fire in for effect. I think, I hope, this is the hard place to punch through. I guess we'll see. These guys can't do anything, so. Ten turns left. Let's see what we can do. A little bit of suppression. A little bit of suppression. No suppression. Yeah, because you're the ones in the rear, that's why. Jesus, really?
Prendre pas la pipe!
Really? Really? You sons of... Dude. So how am I going to crack through these guys? Failed weapons range. Yeah, these guys are failed weapons ranges.
I've seen worse than this.
Allez au diable!
God. Jeez. From where?
Allez au diable!
No, from here? We need to get these guys out of here.
Teach Frenchie a lesson!
That's right, Frenchie. Did we hit these guys?
Suppressive fire!
Undaunted, undaunted. Give him a belly full. This could go very badly for us. Do it. See what happens.
Let's go.
Scheiße. Oh, for the love of...
Bordel de merde!
Harris, with me.
Ugh, thank goodness. I'm really worried about that one. Set up like in the last war. A little suppression, but okay. That morale's low. We're gonna have to rally those guys next turn, I guess. Hey, 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 hey. Just a little bit of fire, just a little bit of gunshots coming their way, and the men are just not interested in attacking anymore. I could see that. I could see that. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Come on, Dearborn. Dearborn of Virginia. Nice, friendly patrician fellow, that Dearborn. I'm wondering if I just leave 3rd Squadron behind. I look at the emblem for for 2nd Platoon, and it makes me think of an AK-47 for some reason. Go on, Dearbo. Dearb. It seems like it should be an easy problem to solve, and it so seems like it's not. We are so not getting a major victory on this one, are we? I don't know what to say there. We got 3 enemy units here. The Cox here. Le Coq. And was it Buffalo? I don't know. Lieutenant St. John's just gonna rally. He needs to rally these guys.
Let's get going.
Let's get going! My God, man, what the hell's the matter with you? What is your major malfunction? All right. That's all right. Yeah, this is like World War I trench crap we're doing here, isn't it? I just got a pop-up, I guess, in the Formula One racing. If you're big Formula One fans, as of course we are, it appears that Charles Leclerc hit the wall on the way to the grid. He didn't even start the race. And boom, he was out. I mean, that really sucks. Charlie Leclerc.
L'heure est grave.
They're rallying too now. Interesting.
You're the 7th. Get in gear.
You just been flanked. Oh, and we knocked down their lieutenant. Can you make it? Do it. Run for it. Go. Go, 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 go. You're going to get shot at, but just go. Of course, those sons of bombs. I totally messed this up. Take them out. All of them. We surrender! French doing a lot of surrendering. Oh.
Ne prendre pas la pipe.
That's going to be tough. Le coq. Le coqs. Oh, we're done. Lieutenant Wilson's done. Well, at least we're advancing. That's all I can say. From here, there. I'm just curious what else we have up here. No doubt they're throwing whatever they have toward you. They know we're coming now. Leclerc. Not a great day for France. Well, I guess Leclerc is Monaghan, Monte Carlo, and however you pronounce, however you say that. Actually,
Ça chauffe.
unavailable. Nah, can't do it. That's fine. Come on, Dearbo. He can make it there? Really? He can make it there. Interesting. But I kind of wonder, should I position myself better before the attack? I mean, we could just... Yeah, I think we're gonna position ourselves better. There's no point in screwing this up too badly, right? Like a double time order or something. Bolster. Go for it. Yeah, there we go. Of course. Nope, he made it. Now they'll fire on him because they're French. Because they're Frenchies.
Suppressing fire!
Oh, the Frenchies are stressed. Oh, I feel bad for the French. Oh, well, we're done. Can we hit those guys? Hit them. Give it to him. Oh, they're feeling stressed too. Probably because all their lieutenants are dead and, you know, we're now, like, right there and we're shooting at them. Yay, gasoline engines. Here come the tanks. Thank God. Lieutenant, those tanks are calling us. This is Nickel 6 actual, over. I'm gonna throw that in. Are you the boys more sent on ahead of us? Affirmative. No, I'm sorry. Deep and authoritative. Are you the boys more sent on ahead of us? Affirmative. Colonel Wilbur from General Patton's staff. I'm here to take over the attack on those guns as soon as my infantry support arrives. That's true. The cannon on those light tanks might as well be pop guns compared to the Navy's Harvey artillery, but they're still bigger than anything you've got with you. Stand by for target coordinates. Understood, Lieutenant. Keep this channel open. We'll be ready to hit targets as soon as you give us the coordinates. The coordinates. Where are you? Oh, there you are, Lieutenant Colonel. Okay, Lieutenant Colonel. Do we have bombardment? We do not have bombardment yet. Tanks cannot enter certain objective hexes and therefore been able to secure them directly. That is what rifle squads are for, you stupid dumbass. Oh, excellent. Have I really been playing for like an hour and a half? This is not a fast game, but I'm enjoying it. Lieutenant Colonel Wilbur. Lieutenant Colonel Wilbur. He's riding in with his tanks. Excellent. Yeah, those tanks can really get far. Now, having said that, we'll go Wilson first. I'm wondering... rally these guys or what? Let's see what we got. Suppression 3. These guys are suppression -2. So he's gonna rally.
We can't wait for the medics.
Shoot. Can I bolster them and have them attack, or can I just... Yeah, time to rally.
We're up!
They make it there. Can they make it? Hit that. The answer is yes, they can. Take him. Do it. Come on. Moroccan troops. I really hate when you do that. I really hate when you do that. No, no, no. Can't do it. Unavailable. What? What happened? Dearborn lost his nerve? What happened? That's really getting annoying. Ah. He did. Dearborn stress -1. Again, error message or messages explaining what just happened there would have been nice because he knows he was crapping his pants, right? I don't need to. I mean, I'm the one who's kind of doing this long distance, so you know, a little help there. All right. Well, so much for him. They had no suppression. Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to wrap this up in 7 turns. Holy God. This is not going as well as I'd hoped. Tanks should help us punch through, though, I hope. How many? Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a super colonel. Okay, so these tanks are really going to help us out here. What? Oh. Well. I like the sound of those engines. Those tanks, man, it's just so nice. Very ASMR.
Keep going.
Yeah, we'll take a turn here. I'm gonna send one tank. I'm gonna have one tank go south. hit them.
Fire!
Locked elements, darn it. Yeah, you can hit him.
Fire!
Return fire. You cowards. Excellent. Excellent. Colonel Wilbur is spent. You want to try it? Have a go. Can we get up there in one go? Too far. No, low morale. Can you make it up there? Can you make it there? Can't.
Listen up! Go!
You've been trained for this. Okay. Can we swing through and get them now? Let's find out.
Give him your
I hit
best!
K, you suckers. Oh, I hit K. That's really annoying to me. Be there in no time. Can you do it? Too far. The bridge too far, he said. Shoot. There he goes, of course.
Tirez!
Keep going, you suckers. Oh, for God's sake. Let's just stay right here. I hate that part. Six more turns, huh? 7 more turns, I guess. Fine. We'll start with this fellow here.
Don't let up!
Block the line of sight. Get out. Escape. 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 Thank you.
You'll have to really work it over.
Oh. You lost that guy, huh? Doesn't have to be one of Lieutenant Colonel Wilbur's men. We're holding tight for right now. Wilson? Okay. We're gonna pause the turn and lead around. Can we just hit him? Yeah, just take it. They're cowering. Just walk right in. What the shit? I'm sorry. Let's bolster you suckers. Here, let's freaking rally you then. Bolster. What does that mean? Dearborn, you're a pussy. Excuse me. God, I don't mean that, but come on. Tell me why. Well, tell me why you keep failing orders here. Is it because I'm including the lieutenant? And lieutenant is just losing his nerve. The bolster never went through? I wish I knew what was going on there. That's really annoying. Dearborn, you're... Alright, we're just gonna spacebar it. Well, I guess spacebar is not working. Send it back to the leader pool. Wilson. Wilson, it's time to get it done. Flanked. Yeah. Bolster, no unit selected. Excuse me. Bolster.
We've almost finished the job.
We have almost finished the job. K for attack. Flanking morale boost. Do it. Get moving. There you go.
Let's go. Grab your boondockers and let's go.
Lieutenant Leader surrenders. Ha ha. Take that, Lieutenant Leader. You know what? You guys have the Eye of the tiger. Keep going. Sweep him up. Scheisse.
Putain!
Oh, damn it. You fucking pussy, Dearborn. You could have taken these guys out. Instead, you just sat there crapping your pants while freaking Wilson has to go do your job for you. And now he just lost one of his men because you guys couldn't get it going. God, get the hell off your ass, Dearborn. Let's go. Come on. Well, so much for Lieutenant Wilson. Come back to him later, I guess. Calf squad. Interesting. Keep that in mind. I got it must be the luck that I've been hearing so much about, huh? Actually.
Fire! Move fast! Stay low!
Take him out. What? You know, I am getting sick of that. Seriously. We have to rally? Is that it? Oh no, except I can't rally. Oh, son of a bum. Just curious what you guys think we're doing here.
Come on!
Come on! There was no suppression, right? Yeah, there was no suppression. Probably not as smart because we're right next to those houses, but.
Hurry up!
What? Oh, apparently Lieutenant Colonel Wilson can't give orders to this guy here. Not in the chain of command, huh? Come on. A little sad, a little disappointing there, but that's all right. Get a line of sight on that guy? Nope. Where do we get a line of sight on that guy? You know, deselecting. A deselect button, maybe. Line of sight not working. Left click to anchor the hex. I see. So, anchor the hex. Okay. Okay.
Take them down.
I mean, they are cowering. That's the thing that makes me a little upset there. That's all right. Probably shouldn't have moved there. Then they can just shoot at him. That was a bad move. Oh well. Six turns left, huh? Probably should rename this. I used to drive on Casablanca. What's I drive on? Cape Fedala. Can. Oh man, poor Wilson, poor Willie. Okay, that squad there.
Hit him first.
Only thing we can do. Oh, Lieutenant Wilson excluded. I mean, can we attack those guys? Can we just roll over them, maybe?
Find the target.
Sure. No legal vehicle targets. Cowering. Unable to return fire. Excellent. Can we take over? No. He's got one more. He's got one more in him. Yeah, we probably should have waited for the tanks. That's all I'm thinking now. Too far. Oh, you suckers. We're actually gonna freaking rally that guy, cause son of a bum.
Come on!
Come on! Bolster.
Leave the wounded for the medics!
Leave the medics for the wounded. That's... no. Hit them. Do it.
Keep an eye out!
Races forward. Oh, man, that was painful. Go for it. Lieutenant St. John. Man, I hope there's not too much of that. I don't see anything, although there's this thing in the middle. Maybe that's an emplacement of some kind. They would have something next to it, right? So I'm assuming there's somebody there. Or someone in the rubble over here. The rock's not rubble, I mean. That mechanized infantry down here. Mechanized infantry cav squad. All right, done with Lieutenant St. John. Really? Ugh. I swear to God. Oh, mother of God, they're tearing him apart. I can't lose Lieutenant Wilson, Jesus. Jesus, help me here. How are you? -1 stress. -1 casualty. Can we bolster you? K for attack. You better take him down. How much? Jesus. You gotta be kidding me. How about just by himself? Yeah, it's the lieutenant that was holding him back. Dearborn, I don't even know what to say about you, man. You guys move at all? No. We're gonna fall back. Mill rally there. Not too much Dearborn or Wilson you can do at this point, other than stay alive. This is the total. Sarge, you take over here. I'm going to go get help moment here, I think. I'm going to go get help. Dearborn shitting himself in the meantime. God, that's... You know what? Happens, doesn't it? Maybe I didn't promote him enough with XP afterwards. Right. It's a little too close. Yeah, stay down. Nope, he can't move any further. That's all right. There he is. Face those guys.
Can't see.
Blocked line of sight, huh?
Can't see shit.
Man, I didn't think Dearborn would be the leader of the day, but turns out everyone else is up a creek. Interesting. Just do it. Go for it. Of course you came in close, don't you?
Tirez!
Keep it going. 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 These sons of bitches over here. I should have just fired on that. Not sure why I didn't. Keep going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh, suckers. We're just going to have to rally. Call that one a day.
We're the 7th.
We're the 7th. You sons of bums. Yes, God forbid we actually give orders around or anything like that. Alright. Okay, no suppression. Good.
Let's get back out there! No speeches today. Get this done.
Move it!
You couldn't have just... Okay, whatever. Oh, can you make it in there? Yes. I knew there was going to be somebody there. That figures. Hit him. Give him the lead. Give him the lead. Put the biscuit in the basket, man. Lieutenant Colonel Stewart. Nice.
Move it up!
Blocked line of sight, really? Can I just fire for effect here? Sure there's no one there.
Did you see that?
Are they bolstered? Come on, show me the name. No, they're not bolstered. I don't want him to be bolstered. You know, if he's bolstered, he might be able to make it over there. So let's do that.
Come on!
Come on! Yeah. Go for it.
Keep your eyes peeled!
Blocked LOS. He's just gonna take that gun battery without missing a beat. guys are just kind of stuck there for now. Well, let's see what happens next. We get a lot of new subscribers to our channel. I think most of those are due to my daughter's Harry Potter shorts and not necessarily my war games here. But you know what? There's room enough for both of us on this channel, I think. Hopefully we'll get back to some more joint games tonight. That is the plan, anyway. Okay, Dearborn. Go and rescue your men. Can these guys actually attack? Aimed fire. Halt. Hold fire. Erosion. No, you can't actually. You can't do that, unfortunately. What a shame. These guys are just going to fall back.
La France est de notre côté. Donnez-leur une pilule amère.
Well, you're undaunted, are you? À la vôtre. Can't go there. Guess because the fence. Huh. Fence is channeling the tanks through here. Interesting. You'd think the... Oh, that's not a fence. That's a berm. Okay. Fine. Whatever. I can't take the tank through there, so we're just going to have to... Aimed fire. Illegal target. That's an illegal target, sir. Cowards. Can't fire twice in a row. We can't? Done it before. Pretty sure we had anyway. Do I really need to? Apparently I do. Lieutenant Leader is
Take them
flanked.
down.
Lieutenant Leader flanked.
Leave the wounded for the medics!
Go for it.
Move, move, move!
Took it. Can we assault that sucker? Too far. No, it's too far.
Let's get back out there!
No assault action available? Oh. Did we do it? Flanking morale boost. Let's go.
Keep an eye out! Come on! Get those bastards!
Lieutenant Leeds surrenders. Minor defeat, huh? Nice. Just to confirm, I don't need to take these two, right? Alright. Right. Took it, secured it. Now let's GTFO. All right. Took two of the guns.
Cotton balers, don't let me down.
Come on, cotton ballers.
Cotton balers, get the lead out.
Cotton ballers, get the cotton out.
Find a target.
Cotton ballers, get the cotton out. blocked. Really? Well, how am I going to get line of sight on that? I thought I'd have it from there. Darn it. Like, there's no berm for us to get the tanks up? Okay. Of course, there's this guy here. He also has line of sight on this whole area down here too, I'm guessing. This screwing around down here is deadly. 3 turns left. Gotta get those guys from the north all the way down here.
Hit him first!
Hell, you think this is bad?
Can he do that? Maybe. Yeah, thank you, bolster versus rally. I know. Oh, I see what you're saying. I should have rallied these guys, huh? Shoot. Not what I wanted to do. Can they hit these guys? Yeah, they can.
Give them hell.
Surprise. It's a Pulitz surprise.
We need to get set up. Bordel de merde!
Aha. Already taken cover. That's fine. Come on. Fall back.
Debout!
Hey boo. Hey boo. Hey boo boo. Go for it.
Frag out! We must attack!
And Lieutenant Led surrenders. Oh, interesting. Right there, huh? Nice. Okay. Lieutenant Dearborn. Hey, fresh troops. Double timing. I don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to have a minor defeat on this one. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Can we press them?
We ain't done yet.
Can you go? No, we can't. Of course not. Okay. So you can't press them to make an attack. Oh, son of a gun. And now those guys are just sitting there. Son of a... Alright. Get back.
Come on.
Listen up!
Don't get frisky!
Oh, shoot. Can we just destroy that sucker? What? Out of sight? Oh, line of sight to that.
You'll have to really work it over.
Let's see if Lieutenant... What's his name will be able to do anything about that.
Can't see.
Like, it would be nice to be able to send our tanks in to get those guys, but I guess we can't. I mean, I get we can't go over the berm, but... Yeah. I'm gonna lose this one. I'm not happy. Rally.
We are not finished yet.
Yeah, you still got some stress, Lieutenant. Let's see what we got next door to us. Got him now. Hmm.
Garde à vous! L'honneur est exigeant!
Le nom des légions, monsieur. Oh, oh.
Come on already.
That's bully. Come on.
Don't let up!
Okay.
Come back out!
Let's get this over with.
We take them too far. It's too far, of course. But oh no, only Lieutenant Wilson. No. Can we do that? Yes, we can.
Can't see shit.
Fire! Come on!
Come on! Just you guys. Just third platoon. I mean, just third squad. Can they make it? No, of course they can't. That would be too easy.
Move fast! Stay low!
Fuck it. Just go for it. Why not? Too far. All right. Might be able to take the fire control pit. Yeah, oh shoot, he's out of orders, that's why. Darn it. If we had 2 more orders to get these guys whistled up, they could actually be hitting these guys from the flank. This must be fascinating to watch me think through these problems. I hope someone's getting something out of it, though. I see we have at least 1 or 2 viewers, so that's good. Watch, look at him think. Look at that brain work of his. That's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Do we have any? Yeah, we have 1. Oh, we have a thumbs up. Nice, excellent. Someone actually, someone's enjoying this. That's all that matters. Besides me, is doing this for the good of the order. Can Dearborn do anything more at this stage of the game? Well, he can get these guys whistled up at least. In a better position than they're at right now. Go ahead, open fire again. Oh, Jesus, they opened fire again. Oh. That's right, I forgot there's someone here. Well, let's fire for effect. Anybody? Nope. One turn left, huh?
Fire!
Death. Yeah, you know, you could just turn my firing arc that way. Recon by fire. There.
You'll have to really work it over.
Hmm. Can't fire twice in a row.
Go full out!
I wish it would just cycle. Sixth Sense. That's where they were the whole time, huh?
No speeches today. Get this done.
Get her done. Well, Marshal Pétain. Do it. Get him! MMG squad surrenders. Too far. Really? Really, it's too far to take that sucker, huh? How about you just go? Captain Office is there. Flanked, surprised. Come on, Captain Office. Ambush. Here we go again. Win the war. Captain Office surrenders. I give up. I surrender. You know what? We're going to consolidate. They're as good as neutralized. Loyalty earned, prestige earned. No one out of action, sir. I kind of viewed this little interstitial as a reward for that.
In proof of the surprise of our landings, German armistice commissions were caught flat-footed in each city. Their jobs, to bleed North Africa of her raw materials and farm products. The people of North Africa were evidently not sorry to see them go.
Ah, yes. Algérie Française. Mission minor victory, control tower, and 2 other objectives secured. Casualties less than 10%. Clouds of dust. Panicked shouts ring out from inside the building. A gaggle of men in muddy blue file out with their hands raised over their heads. The remaining holdouts are in hand. Silence over King Fedala. No tanks destroyed. Colonel Wilbur is unwounded. Prestige +2. Your first real victory. Everything went right for once. Professionalism. The men are learning. Discipline. Combat fatigue +10. Can't get too cocky. Advanced caution. We could have lost many. Fought by the book, won by the book. I don't like that one either. I think the men are learning. Discipline and realism. I like that. Everything went right for once. It had been only a few hours since your men stumbled out of their boats and onto a hostile beach. They'd seemed so unsure of themselves then. You've guided them through their first battles. Made sure they learned, like a father, teaching a baby to walk. Now, thanks to you, they're beginning to get the tight cohesion and hard eyes of veteran fires. Hell, it's enough to make a fella real proud of himself. Fella could have a pretty good weekend in Dallas with all that stuff. Not badly done, Lieutenant. Though we'll have to deal with the battery on the tip eventually. Thank you. Over. Unfortunately, I can't let you rest on your laurels. Colonel Macon's assembling the entire regiment for a push down the road to Casablanca. I need you and your company with us as soon as possible. Understood. Everyone's back with their platoons, all except one. Lieutenant Dearborn is perched on the retaining wall, staring blankly at the body of a fallen dog face. A cigarette dangles from his shaking fingers. Lieutenant, are you all right? Rest assured, Sergeant, I am fine. Don't you have a platoon to attend? It is only when Grant is out of sight and out of earshot that the other officer's mask of confidence falls away. Is it always like this? Quiet after the fury. I feel a sickness in the pit of my stomach and ashes in my mouth. It feels like shame. I don't think winning's anything to be ashamed of. This is the cost of victory, Dearborn. We won, didn't we? I don't think winning's anything to be ashamed of. You call this winning? I gave you my plan and you trusted me. He trusted me. Now he's dead because of it. I killed him as much as the enemy did. The men are green. They made mistakes. Soldiers die in war. Accept it. There's a lesson to be learned here. You know what? Advance your cunning. Yes, I suppose there is more than one, I would reckon. There must be an after-action report, and I must examine what went right and what went wrong. I must ensure I do not make the same errors again. Gentlemen, the men are ready. My apologies, I've wasted enough of everyone's time. I suppose we ought to move them out. Poor Lieutenant Dearborn. Not poor. War is an orgy of disorder. Pat. How's Lieutenant St. John doing? Discipline endures. Pour it on! Fire superiority, men come undaunted. Cost the squad 2 orders to execute. Unyielding on occasion. Men will first become undaunted and rally for free after the conclusion. Oh, nice. Fortuna, huh? Lieutenant Wilson needs more compassion. He's Mr. Compassion, that Lieutenant Wilson. Creep 2x. I thought we got 1 extra point. I guess he didn't have any. That was his first move forward there, huh? Lieutenant Stern doesn't have a mind. There we go. Get this guy some more orders, right? Oh, man. We need to... Yeah, he's... We need to get rid of that. Yeah, we need to give him a bump. Trust earned. Wow, 110. Yeah, he needs trust. He's still green. That's all right. Three prestige. Oh. I don't have any. Lieutenant Dearborn. $145. 0. Okay. Call it done. What do we have here? The order was given to the light tanks. Company A assaulted the position. Tanks not come up till after some 15 French Marines and officers had surrendered, and the American flag waved where the French flag flew. The American flag was raised by Captain Albert Brown, commanding Company A 7th Infantry, and is believed to be the first American flag to fly in Africa in this campaign. Sergeant Oral Jackson lost his life. Private LCL Orville Hedge and Private First Class. Private First Class Orville Hedge, Private First Class Lawrence Knox was wounded. Even after the French flag went down, there was machine gun nests wiped out by Staff Sergeant Robert A. Marvin and a small group of men. These machine guns were to the south of the building that the American flag was proudly flying. The battle on the Cape to this point was greatly assisted by 60mm mortar fire from a mortar squad of the 4th Platoon of Company A. After Colonel Wilbur had read a proclamation to the prisoners and taken them back to the rear, a French civilian came to Captain Brown saying that a group of French soldiers farther out on the Cape to the north wished to surrender. Captain Brown alone, except for the Frenchmen, went out on the Cape. Captain Brown was able there to have some 100 soldiers surrender, this ending the Battle of Fedala, except for some sniping later for the next day or two. That night, Sunday, the company bivouacked on and near Cape Fedala. No fighting occurred that night. 1st Regiment, Tirailleurs Moroccans, at airport 2/5 of the way to Rabat. Tirailleurs. Safis. U.S. opens second front. Play-by-play story of the first inning. Here's the whole play-by-play story of the first inning of the Yank drive that caught the Axis flat-footed on the African coast. Lieutenant General Dwight D. Eisenhower planned the strategy. Major General George Patton and Brigadier General... I can't see that. I'm reading the tiny text of the screen at the other side of the room. James... let me look at over here. James. Algiers falls into U.S. hands. Mm-hmm. The Port de Fedala, Fodhala, or Fodala. The Moroccans call it Fodhala. Fodhala. Actually, they call it Mohammedan or something like that now. Literally, Mohammed is or something. Mohammedia, I think. Oh, this is English. Port de Fedala is on an artificial harbour built in the extreme west of the Bayou de Fedala, southeast of the peninsula of the Cap de Fedala, from which and from its off-lying shoals natural shelter is obtained. It is the principal Moroccan port for oil and oil products. The port is normally dredged to a depth of 19.5 feet. Reclamation and construction work is in progress, mainly in the northern part of the harbour near the oil storage installations. Anchorage may be obtained. Conspicuous objects, white oil tanks. British 8th Army started Nazi nightmare in Africa. That is reserved to the British 8th Army and Montgomery. The leader alone can't seize an objective. Really? Just one guy with a 45 can't do it? No, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that tanks can seize objectives. Not the ones I was going after this round, of course. Heaven forbid. Oh, hello, Mademoiselle Free French.
But we lost a lot of soldiers. I mean, and also a German wolf pack come in at night. After the morning that night, a German wolf pack of submarines come in and they sank 5 of our ships. You could just see them blazing out there in the water. I lost everything I had because the ship I was the name of the Tasker H. Bliss was the name of the ship that we went over on, and that sunk.
Wow. Fedala. Dark.
Casablanca was right down that road.
Platoons assemble at the staging area before noon. The order to advance does not follow. Typical. That's one reason why you got out. Hours pass. Your men itch at the crusted sea salt in their uniforms as they clean the sand from their weapons. The thunder of naval artillery echoes from offshore. As the sun dips down, a messenger finally approaches, at a walk. The messenger passes Sergeant Grant a slip of paper. Grant takes it straight over to you. Message from Battalion, LT. You can't help but do this. He glances at the message and frowns at what he reads. Upon examining the message, you can't help but do the same. Major Cloud writes that there's been a snafu on the beach, which you can believe given how many boats you saw wrecked. Worse, though men might struggle ashore through the pounding surf, jeeps and trucks can't swim. The drive on Casablanca is delayed. Right now, the order is to consolidate. LT? One more thing. Roberts has been asking when you're going to write Hancock's folks. It's impossible not to feel the sudden weight of Private Hancock's bloody dog tags in your front pocket. He wants to include something. I'll start now. Grant pulls out a salt-rimmed notepad all but wrapped around a battered pencil from his shirt pocket and passes both to you. You didn't know Hancock well, but you could tell the man's folks that he was the first ashore. The Army would like that. Or you could write that he was shot by the French and then slowly bled to death on cold sands while the men of the platoon watched helplessly. That would be nearer the truth. Offer the necessary platitudes. Write the draft for the men. Offer no details. No one really wants the truth. Everyone says they want to know, but they don't. Not really. It's why they pretty up the gunfights in gangster movies and why you never see a fella on a recruiting poster with his guts hanging out. If everyone knew what war was, they'd never volunteer for it. You write. The story forms readily enough, one filled with clean sacrifice. You have the feeling you'll be doing this a lot in the days ahead. Roberts approaches as you finish up. In his hand rests a letter of his own. LT, I'd like to send this to Eddie's aunt, Cassie. I wish I could have been there with him when he... Sure. Thank you, LT. I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it. He offers a proper nod instead of a sniper baiting salute and heads back to the platoon. You read through Robert's letter like the regs say you should. He writes about Private Hancock, about how they should swap eggs and potatoes whenever Sergeant Layton burned a batch more to Hancock's liking. There's mention of the terrible conditions aboard the Tasker H. Bliss and the chaos of landing. The words are smudged around how he buried his friend. It is the blunt, unvarnished truth. Maybe I can make it help more than hurt. Censor the letter. May lose loyalty, may gain at least 10 combat fatigue. Interesting. Censor it. Do it. Robert said more than he should have. Grief will do that. The stuff about sharing trays can stay, and so can the bits about the ship. But it'll be bad enough for Hancock's folks knowing that he died here. They don't need to know about how painful it was, how messy it was. Let them think of a clean, noble sacrifice. It's the least you can do for them. The men know otherwise, and though they'll resent the edit, that's the way it has to be. Night falls. The platoon beds down. Sleep comes. The buzz of a distant plane startles you awake. The stars still hang above. A fire, mostly embers, glows in the lee of Port Fedala's seawall. Sergeant Grant crouches beside an upturned French helmet, ballast over a timid flame. He dunks the battered tin canteen cup into the helmet. The scent of something like coffee tickles your nose. Morning, Lieutenant. At least it will be in a few hours. Coffee? What sorcery is this? Good old American kind. Hope you like your Joe brewed with a hint of sea salt and French steel, and probably a little sand for grit. The coffee is without a doubt the best terrible brew you've ever tasted. By the time Captain Lamb arrives, you are awake enough for tomorrow, too. Lieutenant, I saw your prisoners on the way over, actual Germans. Hope someone took a picture of them. Was cut to the chase here. It turns out we've got some pretty big fish to fry today. The road to Casablanca is waiting for us. We're done waiting for the engineers to relieve us. The whole regiment is going forward. At dawn, your men will march south to relieve Item Company. I've already shifted Lieutenant Stern and the weapons platoon to a forward position in support of King Company. Apparently they lost their mortars during the landing. Our weapons platoon is presently overlooking the road where you're going to kick off our company's attack. Now you've brushed up against the enemy more than I have. Let's hear your thoughts before I send a runner to Stern. We need to know what we're up against. We do. Maybe Stern can manage a little recon. Whether we face cavalry or infantry is one question. How many is another. The only sure thing is that there's plenty of camels out there. Anything else to add? Sure about those engineers? No. But we don't have any slack time left given how resistance is stiffening. Now get on the road at first light and don't stop till you reach Stern. At 0730, we're going to Casablanca. Captain Lamb turns back toward the small knot of men who came with him, his company HQ staff. Within seconds, they are following your CO as he disappears back into the pre-dawn gloom. Sergeant Grant eases over. In the dim glow of the embers, you see him stroke his stubbled chin. Orders, Lieutenant. Scenario to last longer. Let's contact the Navy about a bombardment. What do I want? I mean, every time I'm just like, I'd be like, let's go. On the other hand, I think we all need a rest, right? Gosh, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is, I'll have to think of, I wish I could sleep on this one for a minute here. Anyone watching? What's your vote? Rouse the men, make an early, get the extra turns here. Hot breakfast. and get more morale, or get the naval guns. There's something part of, you know, it's what's hilarious here is that as the guy playing this dispassionately from behind the computer screen, I'm like, well, see, rouse the men, we get more stuff, and we get more turns. Or we could have the Navy, friendly naval support, although that's kind of nasty sometimes. Like, the hot breakfast for the men doesn't really hit it, but that's probably the one I should choose. That's probably the one I should choose, actually, because... Is anyone there? I see there's a couple of people here. Do you guys have opinions? No? Alright. I'm gonna do hot breakfast. Well, the engineers might not be here, but the field kitchens are. So we got their job, we eat their breakfast. Fine with me. The shriek of artillery shells awakens you early and gets the blood pumping to the point you can't lie back down. The men are reluctant to assemble, until word is passed about a quick trip to the kitchens. The field kitchen makes you long for home. It's just a wagon with a stove tucked in one half. A trio of cooks carry metal pots onto folding tables. One wields a ladle like a club to move the contents around. Each container steams faintly, as if heat were more of a suggestion than a rule. Private Morris considers the glop that is slopped into his mess kit. Eggs? An old American Expeditionary Force field kitchen circa 1917 is this photo, fitting since some of the crackers supposedly issued to the troops were purported to also be from that year. Powdered eggs. Bacon? Corporal crossly asked. Also powdered, Private Patterson quips. Powdered or not, the men are too hungry to turn down a hot breakfast. What passes for coffee follows. You march. You're definitely not in Virginia anymore. Definitely not in Virginia. The bark of unfamiliar rifles ring out. Ahead, a small band of American soldiers race across the road and hurl themselves into a ditch. Spurts of dirt fly up from where they had just been. With a barrage of now familiar orders, you deploy your platoon. The French, mere figures swathed in shadows on the next rise, scatter back and disappear into the desert. Lieutenant Stern arises from amid the pinned patrol, firing his carbine at the distant enemy until the bolt locks open. Found the Meeskate Kadokum. Stern calls out as he reloads frantically, as if afraid. Found the Meeskate Kadokum. Lieutenant Stern calls out as he reloads frantically, as if afraid some might get away. If you'd come earlier, there'd be even fewer now. You lead your men forward toward him. To your right, a small column of camels and locals hurry down the road, headed far away from the battle. Some of your men gape at the sight. Robert fumbles with his camera for a picture. Your kid would be clapping with joy over this. Captain Lamb approaches not long after the camels pass. The handful of men that comprise his now paltry HQ staff trail behind him. He gives a sharp whistle and gestures to the lee of an adobe-walled home. Wilson and Dearborn hurry over from the head of their platoons. When all the officers are assembled behind the dusty house, your commander flips out his map. Casablanca. Down a road a piece. His finger touches on the hill nearby. That hill to start. We'll smack it with mortars and MGs, then first platoon will make the assault. Gentlemen, we go as far as practical. That means the men will keep pushing forward until they can't push anymore. Kilo and Lima companies will cover your flanks against a French counterattack. Call on Stern if you need to wallop the French. Call on me if you need a bigger hammer. Any questions? How are we fixed for resupply? That's out of our hands right now. And in the most capable fingers of our vaunted Corps of Engineers, one would assume. Let's just stick to the task. Trust the engineers to get the docks running and the quartermasters to unload what we need. What else is in your mind? Enemy armor? Aerial recon has yet to identify any enemy armor, which is not to say they aren't around, just that our planes can't find them. We just don't have a lot of air power here yet. What else? Anti-tank guns? Major Cloud's doing everything he can for the battalion. Trust in that. Lieutenant Dearborn clears his throat as if to say something about that subject, but then stifles the words. He glances back toward the port of Fedala. The harbor's badly smudged in smoke. Will do, sir. Let's get to it then. Lieutenant Stern pauses and looks up to him. I heard a rumor about Eddie, Private Hancock. Used to be in my platoon. What's a skinny? He was the first out of the boat and died on the beach. Oh. Second and third platoons begin to spread out. In a few minutes, the advance will begin, and soon you may have to console some of these young men as they lay dying. The unlucky ones, anyway. We went to the same school together. I took Hancock's sister to prom. Oh, I gotta gut the first dozen of those filthy krauts I see, just for him. Krauts? Not that many Germans here. Not yet. But there will be. And if God is just, he'll make sure that my face is the last thing they see. Rifles clatter in the distance. The French are getting frisky. That's our kickoff. Lieutenant Stern hurries back to his platoon. Lieutenant Stern reporting. Okay. I think that's as good a place as any to take a break, I think. We will savor and let it go back, and we'll come back. That was a tough one. That was a tough fight. And there was also... the letter scene was well written. I'm glad they included it in the cost of war and all that, right? All right. That's all I have brain power for. I think I need lunch. Thanks for joining. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, please, and we'll catch you on the flip side.